All right, Michella Chester here with NCAA Digital. I'm with Jocelyn Alo. We're going to walk the warning track and chat a little bit ahead of the Champ Series. So, Jocelyn, let's start with this. To be the biggest name in college softball, everybody across the country wants to know your name, wants to see you play. What does that feel like?
It's pretty cool and exciting. Just knowing like where I've come from, and not much people get to this stage. So just everyone wants to come see me play is insane to me, and I'm just gonna take it for what it is and just run with it.
So I'm not gonna ask you to give me a full scouting report here, but I know you love your swing.
Yeah.
What makes it so special and unique that makes you do what you do out there?
I think it's just the work that goes in behind it. I feel like my swing looks different every year.
Yeah.
So it's just the work that goes in the off season, but also like I feel like when I was younger, I always wanted to hit. My dad would even attest to it too.
Yeah.
He was like, she always wanted to hit. So I feel like those hand-eye coordinations when I was younger set me apart too.
Everything's been a fairy tale this year. For those who don't know, you've been envisioning this since day one. You told your dad, I'm going to break the home run record. Did you envision this, going to back-to-back championship finals?
Not at all.
No?
And I knew I would win one national championship. I didn't think I'd be fortunate enough to be able to compete for another one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it would be pretty sweet.
To win it, win or lose it, you've changed the game of college softball. I mean, we can say that hands down. What kind of emotions does that bring up for you?
Just a lot of really good ones, I would say. I didn't think that I would do the things that I have done in these 5 years, and just for me to kind of have that role and take it on and embrace it is something super special, and I hope that I left the game better than I found it. I'm not retiring yet, that's not what I mean, but just the college game, and I hope that people now are going to see that these women are so fun to watch. So yeah. I hope that I brought that to the game and left it with these girls who are the next up and coming.
When you went back to Hawaii, you did a camp, you got very emotional talking to those girls. How have you just been giving back to girls that are growing up just like how you did, and how much does that mean to you?
Yeah, it just means the world. I didn't think that I would have the opportunity, one, to go back home, and two, to be able to give a speech and camp at the field that I grew up hitting balls on. So it was just so bittersweet, and I think that was by far like top 5 best moments I've ever had, and that's saying something. So
it is.
Yeah,
you've got a lot of those.
Yeah, it was very, very sweet.
You said you want to leave it all out on the field here in OKC. What does that mean?
I think just giving every last ounce of this play that I have, and I won't ever get to play in an Oklahoma Sooner uniform, and I won't get to play for Coach Gasso. So I just want to leave it all out on the field and just literally pour my heart out on the field. If I could, I would. But just with my play, and I hope that people see the passion that I have when I play and how exciting this game is. So I just hope that when I'm done, I have no regrets.
If you do win the title, what would be the first thing you did?
Definitely go hug the team, hug Coach Gasso, and then hug my parents after that.
Yeah.
But definitely gonna go eat something super good. And then
like what?
I was thinking Kodo's. It's like hibachi.
All right.
I've been really craving that for a long time, and just go out and celebrate.
A Red River Rivalry for the title series. What's that going to look like? This is a different Texas team than you faced.
Yeah, I think it'll be very intense and exciting. And Texas is a really good team. Obviously, they had beaten us earlier this year, so I think it'll just be something to remember for sure. And I have one of the girls, Mary Iacopo, she's a really good friend of mine over there, so it'll be just fun to play against her.
And lastly, Jossie, going up against Texas, you guys, they've got to beat you twice. when a team beats you, you take it personal, you come out and you make them regret it. What ignites your team, and how hard is it going to be for them to beat you twice?
I think just knowing that the loss wasn't us. So we come out and we're like, all right, so you want to beat us? Watch this. But it's just really hard to beat us twice just because of how resilient we are, and we flush stuff very, very fast. Even with at-bats, games, losses, whatever, it's all flushed and it's just on to the next.
Jossie, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. Shout out Hawaii.